Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te Atiawa First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. Goodness me, I can't believe 31,000. I remember when I was a mere, and it only feels like a couple of weeks ago, I was a mere 10 subscribers and 6 of them were family and friends. So thank you. Absolute pleasure to have you along on this journey. Okay, what I want to have a look at leading out from the previous reading is that I want to have a look at what's happening at the G20. So Biden is currently down in Rio de Janeiro at the G20 summit. It starts, I believe, it goes 18th to 19th, but they do go down a couple of days early and some good old chin waggies and one-on-one private meetings. Apparently he had a meeting with President Xi Jinping from China today, so there's information come out about that. So what I want to have a look very quickly, I just run through who attends the G20 in alphabetical order, so no particular favoritism. Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, South Korea, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, the UK, the US, and there is a EU contingency and an African Union contingency as well. So that's who attends the G20 summits. These are considered to be the biggest GDP nations in the world, all coming together to discuss. Okay, for those that are wondering or concerned that there is no action being taken by the Biden administration in regards to the recent election, just want to point out, if you cast your mind back to the Russian prisoner swap that had, I can't remember her last name, was it Brittany? Can't remember her last name, I do apologise. The basketball player was involved in this. Apparently with Russia, the prisoner swap with Russia, apparently that was 6+ months in the planning, so longer than 6 months in the planning. Did anyone hear a peep about that until after the prisoner swap had actually happened? No, we didn't. So we got used to, during the Trump administration years with Bill Barr leaking like a sieve and old blabbery Bill out the front, letting all the secrets out constantly, every day. The Biden administration does not operate like that. So just if you're not hearing anything, doesn't mean nothing's happened, and that's good. So I want to have a look at discussions with that's going on in the G20. I, for whatever reason, feeling a draw towards Japan. So, here are the world leaders getting together. So let's have a look. As I split the deck, let's have a look. Is Biden getting some intelligence? Show me. Oh, Homeland Security. Is Biden? Japan, I got a draw to France the other day too. So I don't think it's just the Five Eyes. I think Five Eyes is now 13 eyes or something, but Five Eyes sounds a lot better. But show me, is the Biden administration, so not necessarily Biden himself, is there some intelligence being shared behind the scenes at the G20? Okay, come on down, let's have a look. Well, King of Pentacles. We know who the King of Pentacles is, who likes to think himself. Oh, the prosecutor's on the bottom. Can also be the protective king. Pentacles are not just about money, they're about protection, they're about healing. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Challenged by entrapment by the information. Okay. Trump. Could be Musk. There's oligarchs. Entrapped by the information. That's the way I read this card. That will be transformative. So it's the Four of Wands. I know often it's the wedding and the celebration and stuff, but I very much read by images of the decks that I'm drawn to. And even on the Rider-Waite Brown traditional deck, there are people walking away in the background, so which I'm always drawn to. So I read this card quite a bit differently than a lot of other readers. But you'll notice here that you've got the people surrounded by the Four Wands, not looking terribly happy. And wands for me are communication, career, passion, and planning. So entrapped by messaging of planning potentially. Okay, the Nine of Cups, again, it can be wish fulfillment, but I also read it as be careful what you wish for. Uh, you've got the little down in the tavern there with the low roof with the rat over the cup there ready to drop in. So for me, this is also about can be secret planning in the dark recesses. In the past, you've got I'm just going to call this the election, the 5th of January. In the past, you've got the little weasel down there standing next to the supposedly powerful stag. But again, as people have pointed out, 5 emeralds, 5 eyes, but also emeralds. Leon Muskrat's father. Leon Muskrat got his money from his father's emerald mine. Interesting in the past. So there's many layers on that particular card there. Oh, drawn to the toadstool, the poison. Don't know if you can see that down the bottom, the poison toadstool. Okay. Crowning the reading. Information being presented. There's a lot of it here. It's almost like puzzle pieces being put together. Information being presented. It's heavy. It's heavy information that's being presented, and it's this uphill slog. You've got the stag in the background again there, but he doesn't have the pentacle in his horns. There's I think a lot's being exchanged. Now, you've got the quarter moon here. Did we just have a full moon a couple of days ago? Man, that sleep's been rough with the moon coming out the 18th and 19th. Strength. Strengthen what's being presented. Oh, internally, the Justice card. Hopes and fears, yes. Stopping and shaking out the money. The outcome. Wheel of Fortune. Look at these. All yes cards. Yes card, the government, in regards to overseas interference to steal the election, and a decision has to be made about what to do with it. Wow, okay. If I kept going, it is about picking up the swords, the legal and moving forward with them, about the moral, financial and ethical corruption, that 5 of Pentacles card for me, and the abuse of power and the steal and the betrayal and the treason. Wow. Of, well, of stealing the votes, of the votes going through the machines perhaps here, bringing it to an ending, and then we've got celebration. Celebration, okay. But we've got the overseas plan that came to fruition. It's offered here. It's unpalatable, but I think it's going to be completely revealed. Information about the devil. Wow. We've then got King of Swords, prosecutor, or bringing forth the truth about the hidden agenda, collective awakening that's going to bring about on the world stage, that is going to bring about an ending. So I am very quietly going to say yes. Well, not so quietly. Yes, there is yes, he is. Biden is getting information, or the Biden administration is getting information from, it may not even his administration, and I'm feeling it's okay. It's not the leaders telling Biden himself, but it's amongst the aides in the background. Wow. I can see handing over of a thumb drive. Okay, why am I getting a pull to Japan? Show me Japan. No idea why I'm getting a pull to Japan, but show me. Show me Japan. I'll just do a 3, 2, 1. Why am I getting a pull to Japan? And then I'll do the same for France. Come on down. Why am I getting a pull to Japan? Right. Because they have information on the corruption. Yeah. Ethical, moral, financial corruption, information that will entrap. It's not yet been revealed. Being presented, highly charged emotionally, but it's not yet been revealed. Oh boy, oh boy. How long's it been since okay, it'll be 2 weeks. A 2-week stage here with this moon, the cup, a lot with the fish, the eye, seeing, the cup, this cup, the 9 of Pentacles, the independence, but this could also be about those that are living in luxury. Big, big information about the toadstool and the weasel and the rabbit meaning a lot, fish meaning a lot, about the voting, but also about Leon Muskrat. And this one too. Wow. There's strength in what they're bringing forward. A lot of strength about what they're bringing forward that'll bring a stop. Wow. So Japan, huge, huge. They've got information. They've got information. So we've got 6 of Cups, the gift from the past, or the past relations, bringing forward powerful messaging, bringing forward the truth. But then you've got a crossroads about how to deliver it, about this overseas interference to the voters, but also celebration. Okay, Japan. Getting a pull to Japan. They have. I think Japan under the radar. I wouldn't have thought Japan had I haven't heard about Japan's intelligence agencies, but yeah, they've got something significant to share. Okay, show me France, because I'm also getting a pull towards France. Neither of the two are in the traditional 5 eyes, but why am I getting a pull to France? Bringing forth volatile information. So show me France. Show me France. Why am I getting a pull to France? Oh, right. Queen of Wands. Female bringing forward a powerful message. She's she's got her cloak on. I know it's a red cloak. I mean, France, the country, does identify as a Now, I apologise if I'm wrong to all your French citizens, but France, I feel, identifies as the empowered female bringing forward information. France built and installed the Statue of Liberty for the US. It emboldens the feminine energy here. So France, right? A decision needs to be made about whether going to the light or into the dark. We've got celebration here as well, the Three of Cups, or the circles of support, or three: Japan, France, US. Again, that card, yes, they have information about the steel that will entrap. And then we've got the Hierophant, the authorities, the government, the justice system, but the French government, I'm going to say the French government, have information. Contemplation about this. Theirs is more money orientated, I think. So, okay, about the money that changed hands. And then we've got bringing forward that information with the King of Wands, and then we've got the Sword of Truth. Okay, so there's two different aspects here. Now, on the base, you've got the abuse of power, the steal, the treason, the betrayal being brought forward and bringing about a complete and utter downfall. As you've got the protection of homeland security, volatile messaging being brought forward, the best of democracy, hope and healing, but betrayal, treason, heartbreak in the face of all this information that's coming forward about secrets that will be brought out of the swamp. Oh, goodness me. I mean, the message is it just keeps going. We've got desperately trying to hold on, the one that is being seen and heard, but in a very uncomfortable position. We've got them having to surrender to the messaging, and the messaging is about financial, moral, and ethical corruption that'll bring an end to those that think that they're immune. Now, I did say the other day that what is happening is the end of money protecting when it comes to truth and honesty and legality. Okay, just going to put it out there that France and Japan both have information, and it's different sort of information. It feels like France is more about the money exchange that exchanged hands, whereas Japan feels more like the technical side of things, the programming or the whatever. Okay. Man, this is just I'm going to leave it there. Okay, love to you all. Catch you later. Bye bye.